students, welcome to AIMS India's online classes. So our first topic for today is simplification of numerical expressions. Now to simplify numerical expressions, the operations have to be performed according to the rule of BODMAS, that is in the order brackets of division, multiplication, addition and subtraction. What did I say about this BODMAS? This is an acronym. Like for example, we have the word general knowledge, right? General knowledge. How do we say it in short? We say GK. Yes, we are taking the first letter of the words and then calling it as GK. So this is the short form or acronym. General knowledge becomes the abbreviation. In the same way for BODMAS, B here means brackets, O means of or order, D means division, M means multiplication, A means addition and S means subtraction. Okay students, brackets of division, multiplication, addition and subtraction. You learn about this order in your future classes, but as of now remember that in BODMAS, remember the sequence. Okay, BODMAS you should remember as it is. So for a given question, example 1 by 2 minus 4 by 5 of 5 by 6 plus 1 by 4. See, we are given a question here. Here we are having different operations here, right? Different operations. So we will get confused whether to subtract first or multiply first or to add first. In such cases, this BODMAS is used. Now what does it say? It says first, here in BODMAS we are having brackets first. Yes, so whatever terms are there in the brackets, we'll solve it first. Now 4 by 5 of 5 by 6. What is 4 by 5 of 5 by 6? It is nothing but we have learned, right? In fractions when we use of, we mean multiplication. So it turns into 4 by 5 into 5 by 6. Yes, clear? 4 by 5 into 5 by 6. Now again, this was in the brackets, right? So we'll completely solve this one. We know that 5 ones are 5. So 5 and 5 get cancelled. Then 4 ones are, 2 twos are 4 and 2 threes are 6. Yes, 2 twos are 4 and 2 threes are 6. So what are we left with? In the numerator 2 ones are 2 and in the denominator 1 threes are 3. So 4 by 5 of 5 by 6 becomes 2 by 3. Now we are left with the equation 1 by 2 minus 2 by 3 plus 1 by 4. Yes students, now here again we are having both subtraction and addition. According to the rule of BODMAS, first we add and then subtract. Yes, first we add and then subtract. So what you can do is you can first add these two and then subtract, or we can simply go for solving both all the three terms here at a time. We can add and subtract simultaneously. How? In fractions we know that to add or subtract directly, the fractions need to be what? Like fractions. And what do we mean by like fractions? The denominators must be same for all the given fractions. Now look at these 2, 3 and 4. We are having the denominators 2, 3 and 4. These are not same. So what should we do? We should find out the LCM. Yes, 2, 3 and 4. First prime number 2. 2 ones are 2. 3 is not divisible by 2. So we'll write 3 as it is. And then 2 twos are 4. Yes. Again the prime number 2. 1 as it is. 3 is not divisible. So 3 as it is. 2 ones are 2. Yes students, now we are having 3 here. It is divisible by the prime number 3. 1 as it is. 3 ones are 3 and then 1 as it is. What is the LCM? LCM is 2 into 2 into 3. That is equals to 2 twos are 4, 4 threes are 12. Yes students, the LCM of 2, 3 and 4 is 12. Now we are having 1 by 2 minus 2 by 3 plus 1 by 4. LCM is 12. So I'll write the denominator as 12. Now coming to the first numerator, 1 into, what should we multiply it with? We are having 2 in the denominator. We know that 2 6 are 12. So we'll multiply it with 6. Then subtraction. Then we have 2 again in the numerator. Now 3 is the denominator here. 3, we know that 3 4s are 12. So multiply the numerator with 4. Coming to the last denominator 1. Here 4 is the denominator. We know that 4 3s are 12. So multiply the numerator with 3. Yes students, if you're not understanding here, we have done LCM problems in the previous classes. Go and check it out. Now next, 1 6 are 6 minus 2 4s are 8 plus 1 3s are 3 divided by 12. 6 plus 3 becomes 9 minus 8 by 12, that is equals to 9 minus 8 is 1. 1 by 12 is our answer. Yes students, 1 by 12 is our simplified answer for this. Now moving on to the second question. 4 2 by 3 into 4 5 by 7 divided by 3 1 by 4. Here all the three numbers given to us are what? Are mixed numbers. So our very first step will be to convert them into improper fractions. Now 4 2 by 3. 4 3s are 12 plus 2 becomes 14 divided by 3. 14 divided by 3. Now next, into 5 7s are 35 plus 4 becomes 39 divided by 7. Now 3 1 by 4 is 4 3s are 12 plus 1 becomes 13 by 4. Yes, 14 by 3 into 13, 39 by 7 divided by 13 by 4. Again here we are having multiplication and division. Which to solve first? We need to solve this part first. Why? Because it is in brackets, and in the order of BODMAS, brackets comes first. So whatever terms are in the brackets, we'll solve them first. 40, we know that 7 1s are 7, 7 2s are 14, and 3 1s are 3, and 13 3s are 39. So both the denominators got cancelled, and in the numerator we are having 2 into 13. 2 13s are becomes what students? 2 13s are 26. Yes, and the denominator is 1. So 26 by 1 is equals to 26 only. So the term, so when we solve 4 2 by 3 into 5 4 by 7, we get 26 as our answer. Yes, clear till now? And then moving on, after these brackets we are having the division sign. So put up the division sign and then 13 by 4. We know, right, when we have a fraction after the division symbol, what do? We replace the division symbol with the multiplication symbol, and we write the reciprocal of the fraction. We write the reciprocal of the fraction. 13 by 4 will be written as 4 by 13. We know that 13 1s are 13 and 13 2s are 26. Yes, so in the numerator we are left with 2 into 4, that is equals to 8, divided by, in the denominator we have 1. 8 by 1 is nothing but 8 only. So 8 is our final answer for this question. Understood students? How did we solve this? We solve this according to the rule of BODMAS, bracket of division, multiplication, addition and subtraction. Moving on, handling brackets. The brackets are handled or removed in the following order. Now again, as we've learnt in BODMAS, brackets are solved first. But in brackets also we are having many types of brackets. Like these brackets which we commonly use are called as parentheses, and these brackets are called curly brackets, and these square brackets, these are called as square brackets. Now when all these are given in the question, how do? We are removed in the following order. First we go for bar, or we go for bar. What does bar here means is, see, in this question we are having 1 by 2 minus 1 by 3 and a bar is put over them. Now what does this specify? It specifies that we need to consider these two as one term. That means we need to group them together and solve. We need to subtract 1 by 3 from 1 by 2. Okay students? As we are given a bar under it, as a bar is given over the terms, we need to solve them together. We need to subtract these two with each other. I cannot divide. So according to the rule of BODMAS, division comes before subtraction. Yes, division comes before subtraction. Even though division comes before subtraction, I should not divide these two. Why? Because we are having the bar here. Now what does this bar represent is, these two terms should be solved together. Bar is nothing but is simply like I have put these two in a bracket. Yes, when we put two terms in a bracket. What do we mean? First we need to solve these two. Yes, in the same way bar also works. We need to solve those two first. Going back, now the next in the following order, first the ones in bar should be solved, and then in the parenthesis, then curly brackets, and then the square brackets. Okay, and even whenever you are also using these brackets, you should use in this order only. In the innermost terms you must use, for the innermost terms you must use a parenthesis, and then suppose I am writing 3 plus here, then I need to use curly brackets, and then suppose I am using something like this, then in the outermost column I should use the square brackets. Okay students, so whenever you are also using these brackets, use in this order. Innermost should be our parenthesis, then curly brackets, and then square brackets. Clear? Remember this: bar, parenthesis, curly and square brackets. Now let us simplify these two based on these brackets only. Okay, based on handling brackets. First, 3 by 9 of 7 by 9 plus brackets open 3 by 4 minus divided by bar 1 by 2 minus 1 by 3. See, what did we learn? First comes the bar. First we need to solve the bar. So 1 by 2 minus 1 by 3. Here both the denominators are prime numbers. Yes, so their LCM becomes their product. 2 into 3 becomes 6. We can simply cross multiply the numerators here. 1 into 3 becomes 3 minus 1 into 2 becomes 2 divided by the LCM 6. Yes, we removed the bar. First we solved the bar and then removed it. Now 3 minus 2 by 6 becomes what? 3 minus 2 by 6 becomes 1 by 6. Now from this, what should we do next? We need to remove these brackets. How do we remove? We cannot simply remove. First solve the terms inside that brackets and then remove. Now 3 by 4 divided by 1 by 6. How do we divide? Replace the division symbol with the multiplication symbol and write the reciprocal of the divisor. 1 by 6 becomes 6 by 1. Yes, 1 by 6 becomes 6 by 1. Now this part, yes, we are solving this part. Now 4 ones are 2 twos are 4 and 2 threes are 6. Now in the numerator we have 3 threes are 9 divided by 2 in the denominator. Now next comes our curly brackets. Yes, in the curly brackets we have 7 by 9 plus 9 by 2. What do we have, students? 7 by 9 plus 9 by 2. Now here 9 and 2 are not prime numbers, so we need to find out their LCMs. 2 and 9. Yes, 2 and 9. 2 ones are 2, 9 as it is. 3 threes are 9. Again 3 ones are 3. So the LCM becomes 2 threes are 6, 6 threes are 18. LCM becomes what, students? 6 threes are 18. Now coming to 7. 7 into 2. Why? Because 9 twos are 18. Yes, 9 twos are 18. Now next, coming to 9. 9 is multiplied with 9. Why? Because 2 nines are 18. Yes. So 7 into 2 is 14 plus 9 nines are 81. Now 14 plus 81 becomes 95 by 18. And lastly we are having off here. Outside all the brackets we are having off. Now what does off in fractions mean, students? It means multiplication. Yes. Now 3 by 19 into 95 by 18. We know that 3 ones are 3, 3 6 are 18. In the similar way, 19 ones are 19 and 19 fives are 95. So what are we left with in the numerator? 1 into 5 divided by 1 into 6 in the denominator. 1 5s are 5 and 1 6 are 6. Clear, students? 5 by 6 is our answer. I hope this was clear. Similarly, we are having other number also here, right? Other fractions. So we'll solve that. Now in this, if you look at the question, we are having both the two brackets are parentheses. Yes, so we need to separate these perform these operations separately. Solve this separately, and then add both. Now here all the fractions given are mixed numbers. So what do? The first step will be to convert them into improper fractions. Now 5 fours are 20 plus 1 becomes 21 by 4. Now 3 2s are 6 plus 1 becomes 7 by 3. Now 5 3s are 15 plus 1 become 5 3s are 15 plus 1 becomes 16, 16 by 3. Yes students, 16 by 3. Now 5 2s are 10 plus 1 becomes 11, 11 by 3. Wait a minute. Acha. Look at this, here we are having 5 1 by 2, but here by mistake it is printed as 5 1 by 3. Yeah, now it is correct. 5 2s are 10 plus 1 becomes 11 by 2. Now here 2 5s are 10 plus 1 becomes 11 by 5. Clear? The first step was to convert mixed numbers into improper fractions. Now we are having this in the curly parenthesis and then this in the parenthesis. Let us operate them separately. Now 21 by 4 minus 7 by 3. Again, both the numbers here are different. So these two are unlike fractions. We need to solve the LCM. We need to find out the LCM. Now another trick for LCM is that students, now we are having two numbers 4 and 3. Yes, they do not have any common factors. Yes, the factors of 4 are 2 and 1, 2 and 4, and the factors of 3 are 3 and 1. Yes, except 1, there are no common factors between these two. In such cases, their LCM becomes their product. Again, 4 3s are 12. Yes, why? Why? Because even in prime numbers, say 3 and 2, both these do not have any common factors except 1. Even then, what did we do? LCM is nothing but the product of the given numbers, that is the prime numbers. In the same way, here we are having 4 and 3. What are we having here? 4 and 3 whose products are who do not have any common factors. So their product becomes the LCM here. 4 3s are becomes 12. Now coming to again cross multiply. 21 into 3 minus 7 into 4. Yes, 21 into 3 minus 7 into 4. Here plus 1 by 3. Now again we are having these two terms in the brackets. 11 by 2 divided by 11 by 5. Now as we are having the division symbol here, we are replacing it with multiplication and then writing the reciprocal. 5 by 11 becomes the reciprocal of 11 by 5. Clear till now students? Yes. Now moving on. 21 into 3 becomes 63 minus 7 4s are 28 divided by the denominator 12 plus, now look at here, 1 by 3 into 11 by 2 into 5 by 11. 11 and 11 get cancelled here. Now in the numerator we are left with 1 5s are 5 divided by, in the denominator we are left with 3 2s are 6. Yes, 3 2s are 6. Now 63 minus 28 becomes 35. 35 by 12 plus 5 by 6. Now look at both the terms here, denominators 12 and 6. They both are having common factors. Yes, both the numbers are divisible by 6 and also both the numbers are divisible by 3. Yes, as they are having common factors, we cannot simply write the product of both the numbers as their LCM. So we need to find out the proper LCM here, 6 comma 12. Now we know that 2 3s are 6 and 2 6s are 12. Now coming to the prime number 3. 3 1s are 3 and 3 2s are 6. Yes, we are having 2 here which is divisible by the prime number 2. 1 as it is and 2 1s are 2. What is the LCM students? The LCM is 2 into 3 into 2. 2 3s are 6. 6 2s are 12. The LCM is what? The LCM is 12. Clear? Now moving on. We are having 35 in the numerator and 12 is the denominator. The LCM is what? The LCM is already 12, right? So no need to change the numerator here. 35 as it is. Now coming to the next fraction, 5 by 6. 6 is the denominator here. We know that 6 2s are 12. So we are multiplying the numerator with 2 as well. 5 into 2 whole divided by our LCM 12. Now 35 plus 5 2s are becomes what? 5 2s are 10. 35 plus 10 is equals to 35 plus 10 by 12. Now 35 plus 10 by 12 is equals to what? 45 by 12. Yes, 45 by 12. Now if we look at both the numbers here, 45 and 12, they have some common factors. We know that 3 4s are 12 and 3 15s are 45. Yes, 3 4s are 12 and 3 15s are 45. So the simplified version of 45 by 12 is nothing but 15 by 4. Clear students? 15 by 4. Now again this 15 by 4, it can be written in a more simplified form. How means we can convert it into a mixed number. How do we do that? 4 in the divisor, 15 is the dividend. We know that 4 3s are 12. When we subtract 15 and 12, the remainder is 2. So 4 will be in the denominator as it is. Quotient 3 will be written as the whole number part. And the new remainder 3 will become the numerator 3 by 4. Clear students? We have performed operations in both the parentheses separately and then combined it. How did we solve these two problems? We solved these two problems by handling brackets. Yes. First comes what? First comes bar and then solve the terms in parentheses, then in curly brackets and then in the square brackets. Clear? Now moving on, comparing fractions a by b and c by d. What are they saying when we need to compare two fractions, say a by b and c by d? For example, let us take 2 by 3 and 4 by 5. Okay, 2 by 3 and 4 by 5. What to do? How do we find out which fraction is greater and which fraction is lesser one? Here first point is that if AD is greater than BC, then A by B is greater than C by D. What are they saying? AD. What does AD mean here? AD means the numerator of first fraction and the denominator of second fraction, which is 2 into 5. Students, AD means A into D. Okay, when we are writing two variables here, A and D, A into D, AD means A into D. So 2 into 5 becomes 10. Now, what are they saying? And also BC. BC means what? The denominator of first fraction and the numerator of second fraction. 3 4s are 12. Yes, 3 4s are 12. Now what did we get here? 10 and 12. Now we know that 10 is less than 12. 10 is what? AD. 12 is what? BC. So AD is less than BC. Look at this, AD is less than BC. So what can we conclude? We can conclude that A by B is less than C by D. 2 by 3 is less than 4 by 5. Clear students? This is one way. First we need to compare, we need to find out AD and BC and then compare. If AD is greater than BC, then A by B is greater than C by D. Now if AD is less than BC, A by B is less than CD. Or else if both are equal, AD is equal to BC, then A by B is equals to C by D. Yes, let us take another example here. 2 by 6 and 3 by 18. Okay. 2 by 2 by 6 and let me wait 1 second. 2 1s are 2 and 2 3s. 2 by 6 and 3 by 9. Okay, let us take these two examples. Now let me compare AD and BC. AD becomes what? 2 into 9, that is 18, and CD becomes what? 3 6 are 18. Both are equal, right? AD is equal. So what is the conclusion for AD is equals to BC, students? It is that A by B is equals to C by D. 2 by 6 is equals to 3 by 9. And it is true. Why? Why? Because the simplified forms of these two fractions will become what? 2 1s are 2 and 2 3s are 6. And even for 3 by 9, 3 1s are 3 and 3 3s are 9. We get 1 by 3. Both are equivalent fractions of 1 by 3. So 1 by 3 is equals to 1 by 3. Now as AD is equals to BC, we concluded that A by B is equals to C by D. Clear students? This is when the denominators are, this is when we have unlike fractions. Okay, when both the denominators of given fractions to be compared are different. Now when we have what do you say, like fractions, say suppose 1 by 3 and 2 by 3, we need to compare 1 by 3 and 2 by 3. Simply we can say that as denominators are equal and 2 is greater than 1 here, 1 by 3 is less than 2 by 3. Okay, this is the greater numerator. So this fraction becomes the greater fraction. Clear, students? Understood? When we have like fractions, as the denominators are same, we will simply compare the numerators. The fraction with the highest numerator becomes the higher fraction, and the fraction with the lower numerator becomes the lower fraction. That was in case of like fractions, and in case of unlike fractions we need to in case of unlike fractions a by b and c by d, we need to compare like this. If AD is less than BC, then A by B is less than C by D. And if AD is greater than BC, then A by B is greater than C by D. And if AD is equal to BC, then A by B is equals to C by D. Clear, students? Two scenarios, one is like and the other is unlike. Again, solving like fractions is simpler. For unlike fractions, we need to cross multiply the numerator and denominator and then compare. Or else another way of comparing unlike fractions is what is, let us take 2 by 5 and 3 by 6 for example. Not 6, 3 by, 1 second, 2 by 5 and let us compare 3 by 7. Okay, 5 and 7 are the denominators here. Now what are these two? These two are our prime numbers. So what does their LCM become? Their LCM becomes their product. 5 sevens are 35. Now how can we convert this into equivalent like fractions? By multiplying 2 with 7 and 3 with 5. Cross multiplication, right? So 2 into 7, 3 into 5 divided by 5 sevens are 35 our LCM. Okay. Now 2 sevens are becomes 14 by 35 and 3 fives are becomes 15 by 35. Now what are these? We've converted them into like fractions. Both the fractions are having the same denominators. So we can simply compare our numerators 14 and 15. 15 is greater than 14. So we can say that 14 by 35 is greater than 15 by 35, or simply 14 by 35 is less than 15 by 35, or simply 2 by 5 is less than 3 by 5. Clear, students? First is if they are like fractions, simply compare the numerators, and the other is if they are unlike fractions, convert them into equivalent like fractions and then compare the numerators. Or the third method is comparing AD and BC together. Yes, for the same problem let us solve in AD and BC method. Now AD becomes what here? AD becomes 2 into 7, 14, and BC becomes what? 5 into 3, 15. Now what is the conclusion here? 14 is less than 15. That is AD is less than BC. So A by B is less than C by D. Yes, students, no matter whatever formula or method we apply, the result is the same. So these are the two methods of comparing unlike fractions. You can go with whatever method is convenient to you. And alert: before applying the rule of cross multiplication, put the given factors in the standard form. Thus, a by minus b should be written in the form minus a by b. See, we've learnt about integers already, right? What are they saying here? Whenever we have two fractions to compare, that is a by b and c by d. Okay, a by b and c by d. And when we are having a negative denominator, this is in the form of what? A by minus b. But this is not our standard form. What is our standard form? Our standard form of a negative fraction is minus a by b. What is the standard form? The standard form is minus a by b. So this 2 by minus 3 should be written as minus 2 by 3, and this is 5 by 4 as it is. Now we need to cross multiply. Minus 2 into 4 becomes minus 8, and 5 threes are becomes 15. Now we know that all the negative integers are always less than the positive integers. So minus 8 is less than 15. So minus 2 by 3 is less than 5 by 4. Clear, students? Before cross multiplying we are putting it in a standard form, that is minus a by b. 2 by minus 3 is written as minus 2 by 3, and then we have cross multiplied. Yes, this was all about comparing fractions. I hope this was clear. I hope you understood today's class. Thank you for watching our video. Please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon for receiving latest updates.